hold on. And that was my last base that I was building before Experimental came out. So building a nice little home is kind of nice, honestly. You know, yeah. I didn't have enough time to finish it, realistically, but I was under the gun with, we had, what the fuck do we have? We had, warrior difficulty, we had feral sense, what else we have? We had nighttime, they ran at nightmare speed, and I had the Twitch integration on, so I died a lot. And it was really, really hard to do anything. Every time I tried to leave my base, I wouldn't get more than 4 or so minutes outside of my base before somebody killed me and sent me home. So it was really quite an effort to get enough resources to build up the place. It took quite a while. It took from like February to June, I think. And it usually doesn't take that long, and I usually don't die that much. So it was fun. It was definitely an experience. Let me get some water going here. But yeah, I'm generally like a base builder kind of person. Once we've got some water, I'll get some potatoes. Where's my yuccas? There, I am. Let's make some yucca juices because they make a fair bit. I love building bases too. Nice. Yeah, a few people do. Quite a lot of people like going out for like the quests and stuff, but I'm like a bit of a homebody. I love coming and like designing stuff. Like I literally have on the start of this stream in the starting soon section, like when I'm like getting set up and shit, I've got a slideshow of all the buildings I've ever built. And like just because like I spend a lot of time on them, so I like to kind of like be able to show them off and stuff. So the last place was like a fortress. I was recreating my first base ever, and then the place before that I forced myself to have like a tiny house, like a 2-story little tiny home. Fuck, that was difficult because I just didn't know what to do with the lack of space and where to put things. It was interesting though. I'd never want to do that again. I prefer like the bigger homes, but this is nice. This is not what I envisioned I was going to make, but I need to figure out how to do a roof. I want to have like a little greenhouse, you know, like I don't know how to say it, but like a little like capped roof kind of thing, like not perfectly square, but like raised a tiny bit, just so that it's like bubbled a little bit on the edges, like beveled. Beveled's the word. Yeah, I just want to do that. Like I'm not expecting to like have this place fully finished and decked out and stuff before it goes to, you know, the full release, but I'd definitely like to have a chance to kind of, you know, mostly have a building, even if a temporary one. I just haven't figured out how to dig down into this place yet. Also, apparently we're going to get ads. You'll have time to get a drink or do a chore or whatever you might need to do. Go to the bathroom, get some fresh air, whatever. But ads definitely help me. I know you're thirsty. Look, we're waiting for the water so we can get yucca drinks. I really don't want to waste all the water on you. I gave you a couple. I might be able to replant this while I wait. So, I get what you mean. Yeah. I might put more mushrooms up underneath. I ain't get many back this time. But yeah, I don't know. I like building. Like, building, gardening. The other ones. Building, gardening, cooking. I don't mind going and looting and stuff. It's just, it's not, I don't know. I could do it. I just don't get as much excitement and enjoyment out of it as a lot of people do. I will go and do quests to do quests, sort of thing. That's kind of the best way I can put it. I am also trying to plant potatoes. Let me plant up more potatoes. Yeah, I'll do quests to kind of like complete quests and to do, what do you call it? I don't know. Get things like, you know, the bicycle and shit. That's about it. I don't have to do them if I don't want to. I could go around and loot every single house, and that would also entertain me. The same as you, not gonna lie. Yeah, no, it's always nice to meet somebody else that's like the same kind of fan of, you know, 7 days. Like, I've got a couple of fellows that are, oh, that doesn't go in there. A couple of fellows that kind of also do the, a lot of building and stuff. Like, there's another streamer I also strongly recommend as well. I know you've only just like come and said hello, but how do I do a shout out again? Hold on. I never do these, so I'm trying to remember. Hold up. If I can remember how to spell, should be it. Yeah. If you enjoy building and stuff, I would strongly recommend also looking at Mirthless. He does like massive underground bases and stuff like that. I do massive like standalone buildings, and I'm very like, I don't know, passively quiet as I go about playing and stuff. But Mirthless is very much the same kind of thing, except he does like huge underground buildings and stuff. I believe it's I don't know if that one works for me. I didn't with Twitch Studio. Hold on. No, that one you've got to set up. That's a bot command, I believe. I don't have that set up. So I had Twitch Studio up until like a couple of months ago. And the only reason why I've kind of gone away from it is because they revoked support for it, and mine was already kind of glitchy. So I'm like, you know, if they're not going to have the support for it and mine's kind of not working, you know, I might as well change. So I did. And yeah, so far no problems with this. It's just been a bit to kind of set up. But yeah, I don't have a lot of like the standard things that a lot of people have kind of already. The one with the... Is it? The one with the IS is... Was it? This one is bot and Twitch one is with slash. Yeah. Yeah, no, the I use the slash one because Twitch Studio used to let me do... Where is the... There's the armor. Twitch Studio used to let me do the whole, like, click and shout out kind of thing, like, without a problem. But when they stopped letting me just do that, I ended up having to do the slash one a lot. That's why I put that in the other one. I didn't have the space. Give me the plant instead. Give me these two. Yeah, I got used to using the slash one because it was the only one that worked. It was one of the features that broke on Twitch.io that I couldn't use anymore. But now I've got some yucca smoothies. Let's power drink some of this shit so she can stop being dehydrated, because this gives me a little bit more hydration than just plain water does. And then I can make some more actual yucca drink. Slap this up somewhere, like maybe inside there. I don't really want this inside here, but sure. Let's leave that there. What else can I put around? I want to put the forge... I want to put the forge underground, but I'm not very proficient at, like, digging bases. And I've put these boxes where I want to dig. And I'm really worried that if I dig down, this whole thing might just collapse. So... I mean, we could try. Hold on. Let me get more seeds and get more yucca stuff to make more drink. Do I have it in my inventory? I don't have it in my inventory. So I've lost yucca drink stuff. It's, the fuck does it look like? Hold on. I need to be, like, looking at this from another angle. I can't find it. There. Thank you. Fucking hell. I found it. Nobody fucking panic. That and I guess I could make... Oh no, we got food. I forgot I made food earlier. This is what I prepared earlier. That and... What else was I gonna do? No idea. Seeds. Oh my god. Alright. It's fine. I'll remember these things one at a time. I want mushrooms. I want to get potatoes and more yuccas. And I don't have more coffee seeds yet. No, I do. I just can't fucking see them. It's fine. I swear, some days I just can't find stuff, eh? It's like, it literally just feels like it's a thing. And then, like I said, just changing the angle of it, that's all I had to do. Realistically, what I should do is not sit here digging at night. I mean, during the day. What I should do is dig at night. Not saying that that's the better thing to do. I'm just saying that I think I would probably get attacked a lot less if I did that. Let's put more water on. More yucca drink on. Let's see. I've got my water, I've got my recipes. Let's get you to have that. I think you're good for water for the moment. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that with it, actually. And that's not the way to be doing things, but I'm going to go and loot one of the neighbors' houses. Because I can. That's all the reasoning that I require. So, that's right. I got to get more parkour. Wait, do I have skills? No. Alright, I thought maybe I might have leveled doing that quest, but I guess not. So I have not done this place yet, with the reasoning that there's a doghouse on it. I don't want to deal with no dog. So that can stay left alone, and I'll do one of the houses up here. The daycare is shit to do at night. I think I could take it going through day to night, and I believe I've been through this place already. I think. Does it have an opening at the back? If it does, I reckon I've done this place. Yeah, looks like it. Yep, I've done that one. Alright. So I guess it's just this place and the daycare. I might do the daycare first because I honestly think there's more zombies in this thing, and I don't want to deal with that at night. There's also probably a lot more loot. So if I get full up with loot, I can always bring that home. You know what I should have done? I keep forgetting to do this. I should have made a water catcher while I was there. I forgot about it. Look at that. It doesn't matter. I'll make another water catcher when I go in there. I've looted the cars around the side, not the rubbish bin yet. And I have got a gun. So we'll see how this goes. I know that shutting a glass door is not really going to help me. But it's going to slow them down, like, just the tiniest bit. So what I'm trying to find out of places like this is a little bit of, like, resources. Food, water, yes, plants. I will take, like, wood and polymers. I don't want it to be so easy that they can get to me. But pretty much... Huh. This is, a very, like, lacking zombie room. Or at least that's what I feel like. I'm going to hit these up. Since I'm going to go through this place, I'm going to find zombies. I might as well have the preventative. Might as well, you know? I should have brought the wrench. I have a wrench. I just keep forgetting to bring it with me because I'm like, oh, I don't need to, like, scavenge anything yet. But I do. I think most of this place is broken. But that's okay. Well, looks like... Am I supposed to be going through the bathroom to the place, or are we just... Apparently there's another way in. I just got all the way up to a wall and I heard something here and I'm like, oh, it's too close to the wall. I don't know how well you guys would have heard it, because, like, my headset's pretty strong with the force and everything, but it was just one of those cases where I was really close to the wall and I heard something and I don't know what that was. I think I'm supposed to go through here. Yeah. Oh, the background's nice. Like, I'm not saying about, like, it being like a play center thing, but as far as that looks, that's like nice sunny little courtyard and shit, you know? Last time I was in here, I died pretty hard. I decided to take shelter upon night. It was not cleared, and it was not safe. I would not recommend. So like a 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10 at best experience. Would not repeat on dusk. This is why I'm doing this now, by the way. Before nightfall. Also, if anybody that's new to the game doesn't understand how, like, passing through places, look for doors that are unlocked and look for where light sources are telling you to go. This is telling me to go out the back, so I should be going out the back to find my way through. You also find it with, like, little torches and shit on the wall as well. It's not always super obvious, but you figure it out with time. Like, that's locked, so I can't go that way. But there's got to be a couple of zombies out here for sure. Let's shut that. Hi, you in here, are you? I was gonna say, like, how cool it would be if they brought in some kind of like child zombie or something like that, and then I realized how heinous that would be, because it's already hard enough to hit the motherfuckers when they're running around, let alone like trying to hit like a child height zombie. I imagine that being quite difficult. Oh man. Yeah, so I've like shacked up on the roof of that in one of these locations before. And I had this like massive forest that I was growing out the back. It was fantastic, which reminds me I gotta cut that down too. But the funny thing is I basically made like a shelter between this and I had boxes, like storage boxes on top of these. And this was kind of like my forest I don't know, outhouse kind of thing. Not like outhouse for toilet type thing, but you know, like a home between kind of thing. Outpost. That's the word I want. Fucking not outhouse. I mean, it's still a shithole, but whatever. Um, in the case of it being like an outhouse for me, I'd have like food and drink, a bunch of seeds for planting, and yeah, I'd just come out here on nighttime, bunker down for the night, and then in the morning I'd go for all my resources and stuff. Is this open? No. Anywho, the only problem with that was outside, I kept getting like bears and shit. So in amongst my forest, I get wolves and bears and all sorts of stuff spawning because obviously the more trees you plant, the more of it you get. You can also get a good amount of like sand and clay here. And yeah, I have no harm with like taking out little bits and pieces like this because I like trying to keep the landscape about as like how it looked kind of thing. I don't really like kind of messing with my surroundings or taking down buildings in my immediate area, stuff like that. I like trying to keep the place somewhat looking like it did when I arrived, which can be really difficult, especially if you're playing with multiple people. Like, and if you don't communicate it to those multiple people, this looks like a trap. Yeah, that's definitely a trap. Let's let zombies in from outside and I can't unlock that now. Yeah, I've done this a few times where I haven't like communicated that I want stuff to not change. And so I'll like go offline for like 5 minutes or I'll go take a break for like 5 minutes and I'll come back and like half my town is decimated because all the people on my server have decided to just mow down the place. And I'm just like, the fuck happened while I was gone? It's like I was gone for 5 minutes, so I was just getting a drink and it's like the neighborhood is like mostly ground down to like stubs. I also like the different outfit too. Hello. Just shirt. It's like almost like a little zombie, but that's kind of a bit weird for a kid place. Either way, I guess I've seen like little kids have, what do you call it, like, I don't know, quite happy, gory little dinosaurs and stuff all over it. I did say gory, not gaudy, just to clarify that. Also, I found Grimm's big red ball in the wild. He's going to be very proud about that. It's not his specific ball. Grimm loves to like hide shiny black balls all over the map for me to find. Grimm's one of the people on my servers and stuff. And yeah, I often used to come across them as like his like, I've been here sort of thing. I've been here before you specifically thing. And I occasionally came across like red ones out in the wild. And I'm like, look, I came across a wild like organic ball or whatever. And he's like, you gotta be shitting me. So I'd like mark up the place, send him to it. And he's like, you know, there's actually like a ball here. It used to be quite funny because then we'd make like, little shrines and all sorts of stuff where we'd have like one ball surrounded by like everybody's torches. So everybody, everybody sacrificed their torch to the ball so that we could then summon a screamer. It's absolute bullshit, but the more flickering lights and stuff you have, more flickering flames, the more likely you are to get a screamer zombie. So it's not entirely bullshit. I gotta aim it a little bit higher than that, I think. There we go. I just barely saw him laying down over there. I didn't when I walked upstairs, I'll tell you that much. I also like crafting furniture and shit because it's not as easy as it looks. Like this is probably 2 pieces right here. It's a end bit and like a flat center couch bit. And I love fucking around with those. I don't even know why, but they are fun, complicated little things. Like this is clearly telling me that there's something. Hello. I was not expecting it to have a live zombie. Every time I find these guys lately, it spooks me for a minute. Because I'm not expecting them to actually be alive. Will you die? Jesus. Like, I had a quick moment where I thought yoga mats, and then I'm like, nah, it's a daycare, it's a sleeping area, isn't it? I'm like, oh, that's right. They're hard to see sometimes. Look, this guy in particular, I keep thinking they've made him look a lot like, you know, the dead guy that was on the, over here a moment ago, right next to that light? You know, the ones that just sit up? Or even like the half-eaten, female corpse that you come across and stuff. So when I see them, I don't initially react as I should. And then when they move, I just freak out. And like my stomach just like cramps up on itself. It just like implodes. It just like crumples like a piece of paper. And so everything hurts. And I'm like, I don't need the shit, you know? So I'm like minding my own business. Next to it, I've got like a stomach that's like crumpled like paper ball. And then I'm like dealing with the fact that I've got to kill a zombie. And usually I feel like he's usually around, he's usually like near a dog or something. So it always freaks me out. I also, this is only the second big mama I've got in this entire map for 18 days. Yeah, like it's nuts. I only got one of her in Bloodmoon, maybe? I think. Or not even that. She might have been in a house. Oh shit, I'm going downstairs. Yeah, no, this is only my second one I've come across in experimental. It's really weird because I normally find a lot of her around the place. There's also a zombie downstairs. Fine, I just wanted to check. The hell is... I keep hearing like fucking creaks and cracks and shit around my house. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I've got beer and stuff that would help me fight, but I won't be able to see, and it's almost nighttime. I could go back to my house and dig. I need to be able to dig down at least one floor without collapsing my base. We'll see if I can do that this time, because I already collapsed it once about 2 weeks ago. I made a base, and then I immediately accidentally collapsed the bastard. That was not my intention, but it still happened. What is this? Assassin's Hood. Okay. I reckon Grim would love that. Sneak damage. 20% sneak damage. Medium armor rating. That's kind of cool. Oh, noise reduction. That's really good. I've got the farmer's gear on at the moment. I hate when that happens. Yeah, look, it happens. That's the thing. Is like, you know, if you're building a base, one thing I can give advice on is if you're going to build a base, make sure you upgrade the base pillars before adding much to the top of it, because I get really over eager every single time I build, and I fuck that up every time. Alright, I'm gonna eat some of this cornmeal. Yeah, I heard you get in, mate. Hold on. Where are you? You're back? Down front, actually. You're down here, kind of. It must have been the one I heard outside. God, I can't see jack shit. Is this... Are you... Oh, hi. Hello. Two of you on one day. I really wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I had a thing about whenever I play experimentals, there's a couple things I notice is I don't see a lot of animals. So you know how like you get your packs of dogs and you get like your wolves and all sorts of stuff, right? I tend to find that for the first run of experimental, I don't really get a lot of dogs. I don't get packs of random wolves. I have seen like bears in the wastelands. Normal bears, by the way. Normal bears, not zombie bears, which confuses the shit out of me because usually there's zombie bears. So now I'm really worried where I'm going to find the zombie bears. I actually want to take a trip up into snow. I don't have gear for it. But I want to go up into the zombie bear, like into the snow, because I want to know if they've got zombie bears up there. I haven't seen a bear yet either. I saw like 5 or 6 of them when I was just milling around in the wastelands, because you know the survival boxes or whatever that drop with the planes. One of them came over and it dropped it just in the wastelands, and I tried to go in there just on night, and I think I got like attacked by several different things, which is fair. But when I went back and I was trying to leave after I got my supplies, there was just bears fucking everywhere. I couldn't believe it. There was so much more than there realistically should have been out and about. I'm gonna eat that pumpkin. Oh, I was actually gonna make light with that, but that's okay. I'll make another box. I have pumpkins at home. It's fine. I like saying that because it's a play on the whole, you know, we have McDonald's at home shit. And yeah, you know it's worse. You know it's so much worse. Yeah, water. And this shouldn't still be burning, but I did leave it on, so my mistake. Can I get some water rolling? I actually have enough to do coffees and stuff. Are these only stacked to 10? Hold on. Okay, I don't remember if they used to stack higher. I thought they used to stack to at least like 25 or 20 or something. So I used to make a lot of food and water and stuff for my group. And so I'm thinking that feels like a lot less than they really should. No, fully lurk mode. No worries, Keelan. You focus on what you gotta focus on. I'll be here. Let's see, I've got plenty of... I got the chairs for the... I got chairs for this just because I kept destroying them. I don't know if I could put one back here. I could put one there. That. Yeah, I just wanted to put a couple of chairs. Like, I feel like it should be like that way, hey. That, give me that one. This one, if I could... Oh, wait. No, it's still good. It's... Why did it get darker? Oh, it's not cooking. Oh, hello. Hey, this is interesting. Hold up. Put that chair out of the way for a second. Yeah, it's not time. Hang on. If I put yucca juice on... Hey, it gets brighter. I didn't notice that before. So when it's actively cooking, it's brighter. And when it's done cooking, it actually tells you. Because it, like, calms the fuck down. That's nice. I can appreciate the little tiny fucking detail that lets me know. Now, where can I stuff this? Probably not like that. Maybe over there. I see you. This zombie. I think she's being maximum stealth. I can't hit for shit with arrows, just letting you know now. I've been practicing since the last map because I kept running out of ammo with everybody murdering me all the time. So that's about as much experience I've got with arrows. For some reason, I just never played with them prior to the last map. So if I could even hit her, that would be amazing. Where did you go? I don't know where she went. Oh, I did learn how to retract them, but I'm not great with it yet either. I'm pretty good with bow. See, everybody does like the initial quests, like, you know, craft a bow, craft an arrow, do the thing, like go kill something, whatever, right? I always used to craft the bow, craft the arrow, scrap the bow, scrap the arrow. That's what I did. So I never used them. And that's my fucking fault for like not ever using something that's like clearly an easy and abundant resource, right? I just never did it until I was playing on the last map where everybody was just killing me non-stop and I ran out of ammo. I couldn't make ammo fast enough to compensate for everybody killing me non-stop. So I ended up having to use bow and arrows all the time. And even then, because I couldn't get out to get feathers, I couldn't resupply. So it was just nuts. Everybody had a really great time killing me for like a couple of months, which is pretty fair because usually, there you are. Usually I burrow in like a tick when I'm building. So I put the integration on with the idea that if I didn't have it on, what was going to happen is I was going to get like really burrowed into building my base for like 2 or so months. And it was just going to be like a montage of me like never ending building. There we go. That was a good shot, to be fair. Alright, well, she's no longer lurking around. And if this is nearly done, it is. Let's turn that off. Yeah. I don't know. I actually, when I got onto this map, I really wanted to build like something small. Really insignificant. And I fucking built this. And I'm like, this is not small and insignificant. This is like, I don't know. This is a design this is something purposeful, and I'm like, this is not what I was planning to build. But let's get digging. Please don't collapse on me. I can't deal with collapse again. I know I've got a, what do you call it? I have a storm door thing as well. I kind of want to go down a layer and then like topsoil and stuff. Like this map, I believe, is only until about the 25th of this month, because Fun Pimps do plan to release the game by about the 25th. So I've only got till then with this map, so I'm not going crazy. But I still want to have nice things. Yeah, I'm building large, to be honest. Yeah. Look, I just wanted something that I could put my storage down and return to. That's all I wanted on this map. But I couldn't help myself. After doing such a huge build for so long, I just sort of needed to. And this map has been a lot of like decompressing from the last game. Also, I need to get the shotgun shells out of my inventory. I don't think I've got space. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the last map, I didn't really have a lot of like free range to kind of run around much. So getting to kind of get a chance to just mess around and kind of like make a little place and loot out my neighbors and, you know, take on a couple of quests. I got to do 2